YouTube, Teacher Teresa here. I have the old Cricut Expressions 2, and I was having trouble getting it to cut through glitter vinyl. And I looked at tons and tons of YouTube videos, and I couldn't find anything that quite did exactly what I needed to do to fix my problem. So it was either not cutting through all the way if it was on Kiss Cut, or it was cutting in too deep if I put it on any other setting. So I kind of found that if I just pushed a bunch of buttons and I got around to through it, I was able to find something that actually worked for this older Cricut Expressions machine. And so I will show you what I set it to so that it actually cuts in a way that doesn't make weeding unbearably difficult, and I didn't have to go around and hand cut each letter, which is what I was doing to get the cuts that I needed. So here we go. So you can see here on my screen, I got my words on there, and then I went to my cutting settings and I set it to custom, and I put it on original blade 4, and then I set the speed to 3, the depth to 3, and the cutting to 3. So everything's threes the whole way across. And then when I hit cut, oh, I need to change this because right now it says joy, and I don't have a piece big enough to write joy. I just have a tiny little piece here to sample with for you guys, and I forgot to change that. So those were the words that I had written, and it did work. So let's go ahead. And would you like to save them? Yes, I want to save those for later because I might actually print that again. And we're going to call that as it is. Oops, no. J-O-Y. Where's my Y? Joy. And we're going to go ahead and change that. We'll just do a letter O. Letter O should fit okay on this little piece of paper that I have. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to those cutting settings, and you'll see everything is still the same, so that's not a problem, and we're just going to hit cut. I set my paper a little high. So actually we're going to hit stop, and I'm going to redo this because, guys, I'm sorry. I set my paper in not far enough, actually. So we're going to slide that in. We're going to hit that up button. And we're going to do that cut over again because it was cutting way up here instead of actually on the vinyl at all. But that's my fault, not the machine's fault. Here we go. And you'll notice it's going around a second time because that's what I told it to do. And then it's going to go around a third time. So that third, you got speed 3, depth 3, and 3 cuts of the same letter. That's what I found I needed in order to get actually through the vinyl the whole way. Okay, and I'm going to pull that right off the mat here. Put my mat out. And I'm going to peel that off. And you'll see already that the middle of my O in my circle is left behind, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. It wasn't happening with any of the other previous settings. So now I can pull that out. And I don't want to waste all of this vinyl, so I'm actually going to cut that. You don't have to with this setting. Just saving some extra vinyl. You never know, might need a letter. So I'm going to peel my vinyl. And some people use a weeding tool for this. I kind of find that for small letters, I don't need it. And just peel. Just peel it away. I'm just going to set this over here and let you see. Now I have that beautiful O That is what I needed this whole entire time, but I wasn't able to get it until I set those settings to 333. 3 depth, 3 for the cutting speed, and 3 times round for each letter. Now, if anybody has any tips on how to make all this glitter not end up around the sides, because I'll end up going around and cutting that off just so I don't have any excess when I iron it on. I haven't found a way to fix that, but if you know a way, go ahead and share in the comments.